Hey, welcome all brownie lovers and gluten-free friends. Thanks if you've come back and checked out some of these other mixes we've already made. Welcome if it's your first time. They're all gluten-free. Some are keto-friendly, some are low sugar, some are high sugar, some are almond flour, coconut flour, or white rice, even brown rice. So let's see. Today, let's pick Bob's Red Mill gluten-free brownie mix. Let's bake it up and do the taste test. And here we go. This is today's setup. So, of course, we've got the mix itself, Bob's Red Mill Brownie gluten-free mix, the mixing bowl, the whisk, the spatula. This needs a quarter cup of water, half a stick of butter. That's a whole stick of butter, and 3 eggs. So the others needed 2. This wasn't optional for Bob's. Bob says we need 3. So let's use all this stuff, get it in that bowl, and start mixing it up. Here we go. All the liquids are completely mixed together. So now I've opened the bag and we will start to put a little bit of the mix in and then stir it and then go back and forth instead of dumping the whole thing in all at once. So let me get this mixed up. And here we are at the halfway mark. Half of the bag is mixed in, and I'll have to switch to the spatula. It's getting thick enough now. And interesting notes, this one's not as dark in color as some of the other mixes, and it smells great. It smells like a brownie mix. You know what I mean? Like chocolatey, like rich. Yeah, it's got a great smell. So let me finish mixing it up here. So, things to share at this point. This mix is unusual compared to the others so far. It's very heavy and it took a lot of time, a lot, to actually mix it all up and get that powder in there. So hard to stir. I was actually folding the mix to try to get it all mixed up. And this is the most by volume that we've had so far. So now I know why they say 9 by 9 pan. They didn't give an option for an 8 by 8. So let me get it in the pan and we'll see how high it is. This will be interesting. Okay, this is really interesting. So let's do the shake test. Always do the shake test. Oh, yeah, that stuff is solid and it is heavy. And here's what I learned. So when I took the bowl to put in here and I lifted it up, I was like, wow, that feels like a bowling ball because look, this is 21 ounces before any liquid ingredients went in. So I went, wait a minute, let me go get the other boxes. And sure enough, these are from 13 ounces to 10 to 15 to 16 at the most. So this is by far the heaviest by weight before we even put the liquids in. So this is going to be very interesting. So let's get it in the oven. It says 325 for 35 to 40 minutes. And remember, definitely grease it or I use parchment paper. Took 37 at 37 minutes. The fork finally came out clean. They look beautiful. They smell great. So let's let them cool down so we can do the taste test. And here they are out of the pan and cooled off. And that was interesting too. 25 minutes in the fridge and they were still warm to the touch. So another 15 minutes out before they fully cooled. So it's quite a cake-like look. It's got kind of a crust on the top. And let's see what it actually tastes like. Yeah, it looks cakey too. And it feels very light and fluffy. Unlike in the mixing bowl, it felt like a bowling ball. This on the fork feels light and fluffy. So let's go. Taste test. Some of it stuck to the fork. It's sticking to the roof of my mouth. Okay. So this has a very nice moist brownie center. It has a very nice crispy crust on the top. As far as texture, like a real brownie. Now the taste itself, and I had my husband double check. It just tastes like sugar, and we're like, where's the brownie? Where's the chocolate? Where's the taste? So consistency and texture, A plus. Taste, C minus. So what does that mean? Where does a C minus fit in for taste? Because honestly, I love Bob's Red Mill and I make stuff with their flour, their gluten-free flour, of course, including cinnamon rolls and bread and cornbread. But for the brownies, they missed the boat on the taste. So I wouldn't buy it again because it has no taste. Texture's great, but that doesn't mean anything when it doesn't taste like a brownie. So where is that in the pecking order? That means 365 is above it. That means Namaste, even when I messed it up, is above it. King Arthur is above it, and Live G Free is above it. So that's where Bob's Red Mill fell out. Okay, hope that helps. We still have like 4 to go, I think. Thanks for watching.